Methods versus functions in Python. Let's learn about user-defined and built-in functions, methods, and methods versus functions. Functions in Python are sequences of statements that execute in a certain order. A function has a name by which to call it with. It is better to run a function to do something 99 times than to write the code 99 times for it. Functions implement code reusability. The functions we define are called user-defined functions, like this one. It adds 3 and minus 3 to return 0. Functions let us modularize code. This is easier to modify and also test. Other than user-defined functions, Python has 66 built-in functions. Let's demonstrate some of those. This is the doc string that tells us what this function does. The arguments we pass to this function are 2 and 3. So this one prints begin. This one prints whichever is greater out of 2 and 3. This one prints the absolute values of 2 and 3. This one prints the float of A and the value of B. This one tells us whether A is callable. This one prints their hash values. This one prints the length of the string AB. This tells us the type of data that A holds. And this one prints the values in the range 2 to 4. These are 2 and 3. When you have functions with only one statement, or those you will only ever call once, you don't have to give it a name. We call these Lambda Expressions. C is a lambda that takes in no arguments and prints out hi. This is a function. A method is like a function, but you call it on an object. A method belongs to a class. And unlike a function, a method does modify the object you call it on. This is class vehicle with 3 methods, init, start, and show color. They all take the self parameter, so they know which object to manipulate, and the init method is for initialization. Car is a black vehicle. When we start it, it prints starting engine. And show color says I am black. So how exactly are methods different from functions? Methods are called on objects, but functions are generic. And so, methods can modify an object, but functions do not. Another thing that sets methods apart is that methods are called on objects. So, a method can access and operate on the data within the class. Methods also belong to a class and take the self parameter. And that's about it for methods and functions in Python.